Hi, welcome to Whole Latte Love. My name is Mark Jackson.
And I'm Zack Smith.
Today we're going to talk about the DeLonghi BCO130T. This is a steam-driven machine, and it has a coffee maker built in, as well as an espresso machine, and it also has an IFD, which is known as the integrated frothing device.
Nice thing about this machine is that you are able to do two things at once. So again, it does have the coffee side of it and your espresso side. So as we get started, we will start brewing a pot. It has a 1/5 button here, so if you are going to brew for less than 5 cups, you can make the strength so that it's not going to be it's a little bit stronger. Also up top, you have the flavor system, so you can go for a strong or a light. We're going to brew for strong here. It is a 10-cup carafe, glass carafe, sitting on a hot plate. This does swing open. We'll show you that a little bit later. Features a gold tone filter. Very good ability to filter your coffee.
Now that our coffee started brewing, what we're also doing here, right, is press the espresso cappuccino button, and what will happen, the steam's going to heat up. It's kind of easy access. The water tank for the coffee brewer is right here in the back. It's removable, easily cleaned. On the back part of the machine here is where you put your water. It's all measured out, so it's very easy to use, and it has an exclusive cap, a safety cap, because this is basically like a boiler. Steam pressure operates everything. So you fill that up, tighten it on, and you go ahead and press your button, and eventually what will happen is your espresso will come out. It comes in a little pot. You can brew 1 to 4 cups, and on top there is also the vario system here from light to strong coffee, and this knob also controls your cappuccino milk, which I will show you shortly. In the integrated frother device, the milk is stored right up here on top. It goes through a tube, it mixes with the air, and it comes out the below. So what we're going to do is, once the machine brews the espresso, we're going to go ahead and make a cappuccino and show you how they work. This is kind of a nice system. If you have 2 people, perhaps 1 person in the morning that wants to drink drip coffee, you can make that, as you can see. And if the other person wants to make espresso, you can do that right over here on this side. So we'll just wait a few seconds here, and this should start brewing. The portafilter locks in here. It is a 53 millimeter portafilter. They recommend that you use kind of fine to medium ground coffee in there. And our knob back here, this controls the steaming of the milk, which we'll show you shortly. And you can actually tell by the sound actually when the machine's going to start brewing your espresso, and it should start coming out any second. This pot actually slides in like this, goes right underneath the spouts, or it does have an extension piece in case you want to brew into espresso cups. Now, as you can see, the espresso is coming out here, and this will brew up to 4 cups. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make our espresso, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate the integrated frothing device, and I'll put my cup underneath there, and actually does a pretty nice job with the milk, as you will see. As you can tell, our coffee is brewing right here. The nice thing is too is this actually has a timer on it, so you can go ahead and set it up to brew automatically, so you could fill the gold toed filter with coffee and program it, and it's going to brew your pot of coffee in the morning. Actually, I kind of like that feature because when I get up in the morning, it's kind of nice to have your coffee all brewed. So as you can see, we're brewing our espresso here. Now what I'm going to do is, going to give us time to get a little bit more espresso in there. I'm just going to brew 1 small cappuccino, just strictly for display purposes, as they would say. I think that's enough espresso for now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my vario system to the cappuccino, and then I'm going to go ahead and open up the auto froth device. I'm going to place my cup under there. I'll remove my espresso, which is all ready to go. And right now we're steaming our milk.
You can actually see it. Siphons it up through, like you said earlier, adds the steam to it, and then right into your cup.
Okay, we got lots of nice looking foam in there, so now I'm going to shut that part of the system off. There's my delicious looking foam. I'm going to take and add my espresso. And voila, we have a cappuccino. All in all, it's just a very easy system to use. It runs by steam pressure, as we had mentioned before, complete with a coffee brewer, integrated frothing device, and espresso making. My name is Mark Jackson.
And I'm Zack Smith.
Thanks for stopping by, and give us a call if you have any questions.